When you finally realize that every moment of your life was designed to train you for the moment of your life, then you'll look at every moment of your life very distinctly. YWY, your world is yours. I'm going to say that again. When you realize that every moment of your life was designed to train you for the moment of your life, you'll look at every moment of your life very uniquely and distinctly as the opportunity to pass the test of every moment. If you collect every moment of your life and realize that in the most adverse to the most least adverse circumstances that tried your patience, that tried your comfort zone, that simply tried you and got you out of what you preferred, your preferred situation, scenario, state. If you look at all of those moments as individual tests, now you look at how many tests you've succeeded and passed, or how many tests you've actually watched yourself choose to fail. Why your world is yours. It doesn't get any clearer than that. When you realize that every moment of your life has been designed by the divine plan as an opportunity to test you and build you for the moment of your life, that time where you get to rise to the occasion and you are the who can handle the situation. You are the who can fulfill the role, the character development necessary to be at the superior level. Then you'll realize why you're not where you're supposed to be and where you could have been. All I know is that every day, no matter what the situation was, how much money I had, what the weather was, where I was, what resources I had, I stuck to my program, I stuck to my vision, I stuck to my self-construction process and my everyone else construction process, because my self-construction process wasn't a sole selfish thing. It was the creation of an individual who had the capacity, the qualifications, and the actual personifications and embodiment of traits, qualities, universal value that could actually lead and usher people to a higher place. That teacher who doesn't teach simply by explanation, that teacher who leads and teaches by the most superior method, which is demonstration. So as I sit back and I'm in this high-end facility, I'm in Cairo, Masr Gadida Kida, you feel me? And I think about the days I was in Fort Greene Park in the blistering cold. So cold that while I was shooting these videos, my hands felt like they were on fire. As oxymoronic as that sounds, you know what that level of cold feels like if you've ever been in the brick, if you've ever been in any brick situation. And I never broke, I never switched, I never backstepped. All I did was continue to show people that with superior integrity comes superior clarity, comes superior elevation in life. You think that it's about acquiring things. The best people in life don't demand the best from the world. The best people in life don't simply demand the best in the world. The best people in life demand the best from themselves and of themselves first and foremost. It's a matter of baseline having standards. You all are out here looking for motivation. I don't provide motivation. I provide clarification. You understand what I'm saying? So you out here looking for motivation. You out here looking for an external source to continue to fuel your nuclear energy. You're out here looking for discipline. Superior to discipline and superior to motivation is what? Self-love. I just love myself way too much to allow myself to continue to degrade myself, to devalue myself, to lower my self-respect, to lower anything about myself. I'm going to continue to raise myself and have to experience myself at the highest degree. I said this this morning on my IG. I said a lot of y'all would let y'all babies go to sleep hungry. People ask me, how do you not miss? How do you not miss 245, 444, about 1,000 of these shits later? How did you just never miss? One, I gave my word to the individual that I selected to teach me, the disciplinarian that I chose as an individual to give my word to, that I would upkeep the baseline standards of the baseline intrinsic values that we both share and that I wanted to embody and personify. But back to the fact that you would let your child go to sleep hungry. What the fuck does that mean, Sheikhy? I wouldn't let my child go to sleep hungry. You want to bet? You would let your child go without. You would let your child go hungry, wet, cold, and then you would blame the economy. Let's break it really down. How do I not miss? I just love myself, my inner child, way too much to let them down, to fail them, to let them go to sleep hungry, to let them go without the things that they want that would bring them joy, to be a piece of shit individual that doesn't upkeep the standard of living that they actually don't even just desire, that they truly require of themselves. Y'all have to get out of this stage of, oh, I have what I need, I have what I need. Meeting your basic necessities in life is not a win. Food, water, shelter in 2025 is not a win. We turned our needs into wants, and then our wants back into needs. I need the best. I don't just want the best. I need the best. I need to live in the best body. I need to live in the best crib. I need to work out in the best facilities. I need to taste and eat the best food. I need to wear the best clothes. I need to drive the best cars, the most elite engineering of the human capacity and mind to manifest machinery, that vehicle, all that. I need the best. You talking about, oh, it'll be nice. No, motherfucker, I need that. I need that million. I need that 10 million. I need the money. You know what I'm saying? And once you get yourself to that level, you transcend all of these losers who consistently come up with rhetoric, who consistently come up with arguments with themselves and conflicts with themselves to rationalize the fact that simply they're not doing enough and they're not willing to do as much as possible to earn the shit that they want to have. I have plenty of family members, and now that I have what I have and I've earned what I've earned by serving how I've served, so many people are thinking that they can think about creative ways to spend my money. Listen, if you don't have what you want in this life and you can't afford what you want in this life, if you don't have what you want in this life and you can't afford what you want in this life, know that one thing and one thing only. If you're not willing to do everything in your power to make sure that you can afford that and that you don't go without that, then that's nobody else's responsibility to cover your irresponsibility. I don't give a fuck, bro. Because if it all came down, it'll all come down on me. I'm switching the topic, right? I'm going to give y'all threefold, and we're going to bring it back to the fact that every moment of your life was an opportunity and a test to develop you for the moment of your life. Right? That's the beginning of this, right? And we're just going to keep unfolding. But back to family matters, right? There are women in my family. I got cousins. I got young sisters. I got a mother, right? I got aunties and shit. And I think about it. We're all individual biological units in our species. And we happen to be relatives by genetic proximity. Sure. All souls are responsible for all souls as individuals. Just because I was incarnated around y'all doesn't necessarily mean we're family. Family is frequency. Understand that. I feel like I'm more at home in Miami with the guys, you know what I'm saying, with the white boys, bro. I felt more family with the white boys on the yard than I felt with anybody on this planet. And I'm very unlikely to align with many people, if not those individuals. And when I'm with those individuals, you got to understand, Sheikhy Chic has to understand that Sheikhy Chic has to play his fucking position. Anyway, family is not determined by blood or by incarnation proximity. Family is determined by frequency, right? Now let's get into what I mean about these women. It's in every individual's responsibility to cultivate themselves in the ecological paradigm that is the earth, that is society, right? That is the economy, right? And attract themselves a suitable mate so that they can have partners in life and procreate on their own lineage. My mother, I'm not going to play the role of her husband because she lacked the character development to keep a husband after so many fucking failed attempts. Hey mom, I'm living life and I'm being honest. I'm not going to cover anybody's ass who was just irresponsible and unattractive and asocial enough to just not be able to make it in the ecological complex that is civilization, that is society. It isn't everybody's individual responsibility to build themselves, to cultivate themselves to a level of attractiveness and competence that would allow them to attract a mutual mate who's on the same frequency. Now, you could meet somebody when they're at their level 5, but if they have the potential and they have the capacity and they are of the frequency, you'll be able to raise them up to that 7. It won't be a fight, it won't be a conflict. But when I see my cousins, 20-something, 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 and they're all young women, and I look at the level of personal development that they don't have. I look at my brother, level of personal development they don't have. And it's because everybody's spending the same amount of time. We all have the same time. We all have the same energy. We have access to the same universe made of the same time and the same energy and the same space. And we're all undergoing the same current at the same time, occurring at the same time. So it's really like you're not using your time to build yourself as you should. You're not using your time to do anything significant, anything productive. And then when you look at yourself, like, why is nobody in my life? Or why is my life at this low degree of quality? It's a matter of you simply being less competent than everybody else who spent all their time becoming more competent, who saw every moment of their life as a chance to prepare them for the moment of their life where it all goes down and it all fucking kicks off. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution, only solution. Self-mastery, only success. I am saying it, alhamdulillah, because I am in a fucking new fucking reality, and this shit is crazy. I'm a young nigga from Brooklyn. I grew up around niggas selling crack and playing CeeLo. I grew up around niggas throwing up in buckets. I was basically in the trap house. I ain't snitching on who did what and then who, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I basically made it through the military prison industrial complex that is motherfucking America. Tripped hella tabs of acid. Could have lost my mind. Never sold my booty. Made it here, sober, fit, enlightened, and rich, leading the motherfucking world. Consider the vibrations raised. You gotta know that everything is possible as long as you stick to the script and see every moment of your life as a chance and opportunity that's preparing you for the moment of your life. Comprehend? Let's get it.